Heard the phrase, throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. That's what this feels like. Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Anime Podcast. I'm your host Shinry, here with Everything Anime Podcast, talking from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, whatever relevant topic I'm talking about. Today's video is on Boruto Chapter 17. Now, there are about 4 videos I'm working on currently. This one, obviously, everything that we got right in Sonic 3 versus everything we predicted. Dr. Stone, and then the Christmas special, which might get pushed to New Year's. It's just going to depend based on what I can do over the next couple days. But that's just a quick little update. I don't know when this video is going to go out. It might be close to Christmas, might be close to Christmas Eve. So if this does drop Christmas Eve or Christmas, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, or whenever you guys get this to watch. So anyways, when the chapter opens up, we are once again reminded of this love triangle between the class president, which, yes, I don't know her name because I'm not watching anime. I know it's set in the anime, but I'm not watching the anime. This manga is way too boring to watch the anime. I did love the Boruto movie. I love the first 10 chapters of the Boruto, but I'm not gonna give this a watch when I think it's this bad. But anyways, the love triangle was between Sadara, class rep, and Boruto, which, I mean, on screen, I haven't seen much romantic chemistry between Boruto and Sadara, at least in the manga-wise. Maybe in the anime it's more fleshed out, but currently, I'm like, where are these feelings for Boruto coming from? Because first of all, Naruto, you knew Naruto had a crush on Sakura, you knew Hinata had a crush on Naruto, you knew Sasuke didn't care about either one of them girls, and Sakura had a thing for Sasuke the entire time. That was, already set up. I don't really get, except towards the end of Boruto Part 1, what this love triangle came out of, because, again, I think the Mangekyo Sharingan that she has awakens out of love. I think the Mangekyo Sharingan awakens out of love. That's my theory. That's why Itachi's opened up. That's why, whether it's friendship, family, whatever, I think it opens up because of that. I could be wrong, but that's my theory. But she's basically thinking about how she rushed into Boruto's arms right in front of the class rep because she had a crush on him too, so she knew, maybe even in the back of her mind, maybe subconsciously, she knew that would hurt the class rep's feelings, but she was doing things on her own feelings. So there's 2 ways to go about this. One, do you want to be favorable towards your friend's feelings, but at the same time, you got to live your own life and achieve your own goals? Because if she didn't do it, maybe the class rep would have done it. The places could have been swapped, and the class rep is you should think about that. But I'm like, yeah, but if the roles were swapped, would you not have done it? I mean, I don't know. Again, it's not saying it's a good thing because friendships have been divided because of relationships or chasing after the same guy. Sometimes a guy ain't worth it. This is Boruto, so we're going to assume that he's worth it because it's a story about him. But sometimes the guy's not worth it in real life. Other times, they chose the right person. The movie Something Not Borrowed, watch that. That'll explain what I'm talking about. Watch Something Borrowed. That'll explain what the fuck I'm trying to say. Anyways, Mitsuki is looking at her because don't forget about me, bitch. Because remember, I had pointed out in previous videos that Mitsuki is in love with Boruto. Boruto is his son. And you can say oh, he just thinks of Boruto as a friend. No, bitch. He was talking to Ida, and he said his son is the person that he loves. And he said Kawaki because Kawaki's his son now, but his son was Boruto. Mitsuki is in this love triangle. Mitsuki is gay, and there's nothing wrong with gay characters being mixed into a story, but I'm telling you, when he talked to Ida, it was confirmed that he was in love with Boruto. Check my previous book. Go to the Boruto playlist, find the video that says Boruto's in a love triangle with, now it's a square with Boruto, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's legit said to Ida that he's in love with Boruto, or Kawaki in this case, because Kawaki's his son in this universe. Whatever. Anyways, on another note, back to Ryu and the tree woman who looks like a clone of the one that Naruto beat with all those Razengans. Her name is Matsuri, and apparently she's a clone of some girl named Mogi, who is one of the 3 students that Konohamaru was trained with. I know it was Konohamaru, the dude with the glasses and the blue headband, and that girl. They did nothing in the story aside from Konohamaru, who took out 1 pain, learned Sexijutsu, learned reverse Sexijutsu, and that's all Konohamaru did in all of Naruto. And he's the grandson of the 3rd Hokage, son of Sarutobi Asuma, and he did nothing the whole time. So I was like, Anyways, they're basically having this conversation. She's like, the trees told us that Boruto let the toad here. I know, I'm laughing too early, but listen. Ryu said, what trees? We're in the desert. Bitch, I hollered so loud. And yeah, I know she got a rebuttal. But I hollered so loud because I was like, bitch, I said it's a day like where, bitch? This is a desert. Where you see trees at? Enough of my childishness. Anyways, she responds that there's trees in the ground beneath the sand. Anyways, Konohamaru and 5 Genin, I repeat, 5 Genin are about to fight these divine level trees. These divine level trees that are going after Naruto and Sasuke. Current Naruto and Sasuke. Current, I ain't gonna say Naruto's planetary. I think it's fair to say they continent level. I don't think Naruto can destroy a planet. Yeah, y'all can say he cut the moon in Naruto the last movie, but whatever. That was apparently a fake moon, wasn't even a real moon. I'm going to say Naruto is continent level. I can't see Naruto doing a Goku and destroying a planet. Even with the Nine-Tailed Beast. If the Nine-Tailed Beast could destroy a planet, they would have did that a long time ago. When they were loose and running about. So, let's just cut that shit there. And if Boruto was on the level of these divine trees and Boruto is planetary, how are 5 Genin non-planetary going to take down 2 planetary level villains? Make it make sense. Because it took a planetary Rasengan to take out Hidari, the Sasuke clone. You gotta make it make sense. You gotta line up your inconsistencies, your power levels. Don't do Dragon Ball Z this shit, where the power levels all over the place, right? Where everybody is God Key level, and they shouldn't be. Don't do that. Don't make me laugh. And also, if nobody dies in this fight, I'm gonna laugh too, because y'all are not Naruto Sasuke level. Y'all are not continent level. Y'all are Genin, who haven't even passed the Chunin exams. Maybe they became Chunin, whatever. Y'all still not continent level. But can you guess their plan, though? Can you guess what their plan is? At first, it's just they walk up to Matsuri and Ryu, and they're like, hey, how you guys doing? We're just 3 ninjas from the Hidden Leaf Village, and we don't know who y'all are. Even though we know that Juro's with you because he attacked the Hidden Leaf Village, and we destroyed the other one. And we know that Code works with y'all. But we're going to act like we don't know who y'all are. We're going to act ignorant. We're like, oh, yeah, y'all look like Divine Trees, but y'all look like Juro. Y'all look like the one that attacked our village. Even though Matsuri, ain't she the one? No. I think Matsuri is the one that Naruto fought. No, Naruto fought an android or a cyborg. Naruto fought a cyborg or some shit like that. That's what it was. And Matsuri is Mogi as a divine tree. But they just look similar. That's what's throwing me off. But yeah, we don't think y'all with the one that attacked our village. Hey, what's up, y'all? And don't forget, because I sure did, that Matsuri is the one that wants to devour Konohamaru. So she's looking at him like a fucking medium well steak that you waiting at Outback for after 30 minutes and you hungry. At least that's what I thought. Because now it seems like she has a crush on him. And I was like, at this point, what the fuck is going on in this story? Why is the villain in love with Konohamaru? You want to devour him. That was your whole plan. Your whole target was to devour Konohamaru. Ryu's whole target was to devour Gaara, which he could easily do right fucking now because you have Shiki's power. You can undo Shiki's sand around Gaara and devour him. I don't know what's going on in the story. And then we have another villain retcon. Sort of. Shikamaru says the divine trees are not inherently evil. Who is the main fucking villain in Boruto BV? We went from Code. We went from the Tree Freezers. We went from Ida, Kawaki, Damon, and Code to now being Code, to Code getting his face stopped on, to the Divine Trees, and now we're being friendly to the Divine Trees. Who is the overarching villain? No one in Orochimaru didn't kill the third Hokage, and then they're like, come back to the village, Orochimaru. Yeah, we'll welcome you. We know you're strong enough. We don't want to cause no problems. Oh my god. And then what made it worse, there's a plot twist in here. So I know what you're going to say. Oh, Terrence, you should have waited to keep reading before you put this note in here. Shikamaru tells them to become friends with the divine trees. I almost closed the goddamn Shonen Jump app and I said, are you having a laugh? Are you joking? Are you playing with the readers? Are you trying to slap us in the face? If the divine trees, and this is my notes at this point, if the divine trees are not the enemy, they're not the villains, what the fuck are we doing? Are we gonna pull a Aizen with all the Arankar? No, not Arankar. Why is it Arankar? Espadas and Arankar, where they turn on Aizen because he betrayed them in the end. And just like, he repeated the same thing with Yacht, the Quincy King, with some of the Quincy's turning on Yacht because Yacht turned on them. What are we doing? Is that where we're going? We've only been 17 chapters in, and it seems like the villains are already turning into good guys. But then this is where you find out Shikamaru's like, no, I'm just fucking with you. We're going to kill them. You're going to become friends with them. So, you're going to become friends with them so they'll let their guard down and we can kill them easier. Shikamaru, let's just attack them in the first place then. Even if their guard's down for a second, the moment we betray them, they might get more powerful. They might be like, oh, I can't believe you tried to trick me. Now I'm even more pissed than before. Just kill them from the start. Don't do this whole, let's become friends, let's let you drop your guard and then kill your ass. Like, stupid. And I know someone's going to say, oh, it's a perfect twist. We're going to become friends with the enemies and then we're going to kill them behind their back. They'll never see it coming. So stupid. And isn't Ida currently able to, well, so that's said later. I ain't put it in here. But Ida is currently watching what's happening or about to. And when she sees this shit, when she realizes what Shikamaru's plan is, the guy that can see Ida when she's looking at shit, he might learn that plan and he'll share this information with the other divine trees. I already see the twist that's going to happen. I already see it. But anyways, that's why they're approaching like this. And it's only Konohamaru, Mitsuki, and Sadara. So I was thinking like, okay, the two sand ninjas are going to attack them while their guards is down or something like that. No, they have another plan. It's a plan, but it's a plan. Inception going on in here. So before we find out about the inception, if you can call it that, Konohamaru's like, oh, you looking for Boruto? We're looking for Boruto too. You guys seem kind of friendly. We're kind of friendly too. Why don't we team up together and search for Boruto together? And they're coming up as friendly, so they'll drop their guard. And Shikamaru's master plan to become their friends and then dupe them and kill them is supposed to happen. Which, the way this story's been rushing, you can tell it's not going to be like 30 chapters of them becoming friends. It's going to be like 2 chapters of them becoming friends and then trying to kill them. So that's what the plan is stupid. This is not an overarching arc thing. This is like a couple chapter thing for sure. But when Konohamaru asks Matsuri to help him, she gets butterflies in her stomach. And I was like, this is becoming a boring ass love story. What are we doing? And I know it's because Mogi has a crush on Shikamaru, because like they take on the personalities of the humans they're imitating. Divine trees take on the personality of the people they're imitating. That's why Ryu kind of acts like Shiniki, and Hidari kind of acts like Sasuke with the emo thing going on. And you know, Matsuri's having these feelings for Konohamaru because it's Mogi. Whatever. It just seems like this is getting stupid. And then Sadara takes Ryu and is like, hey, let me introduce you to my sand ninja friends back here. And he's like, yeah, I bet. That sounds cool with me. I was like, what? What the fuck is going on? Why you acting so chill? You a villain. Why you talking like a goddamn teenager that's known them for years? Oh my god, this is terrible writing. I was laughing, and not in a good way. I was laughing like you'd be laughing at Craven if you watched it in theaters or watching Madam Web. I was like, oh, this is so bad. Then this is when we learn the Inception twist. Shikamaru wanted to separate Matsuri and Ryu to make it easier to take them out. And I know what you're thinking right now. Genius writing. See, you just had to wait. You had to get to this part of your notes, and you would have known. And now that you know in your notes, you could have avoided all this and just talked about it like, oh, Shikamaru had this great plan to trick them. That is still stupid. Because this clever plan, even if they stand in like a couple yards away, they are Naruto and Sasuke current level. Boruto current level, planetary, whatever. If you want to call Boruto planetary. They can easily rejoin forces from that far away. It's just so fucking stupid. And maybe that's where you're like, well, that's why they're going to become friends with them and betray them out of nowhere. If you are going to take down Naruto and Sasuke, and you are easily failed by the power of friendship, okay, Kingdom Hearts, go off. Go off, Kingdom Hearts.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart!
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
Then we find out Boruto and Jiraiya, the Jiraiya clone, are watching what's going on somehow. And he's actually got the nerve to say they have a chance to win. Like, he's telling Boruto's like, hey, what's the chance that they'll defeat the Divine Trees? And the Jiraiya clone's like, oh, they got a chance to win. At least Trafalgar Law told Luffy the truth in One Piece. When they were going after Kaido, Trafalgar Law said, if we team up, we have a 30% chance of beating Kaido.
Well, there's 4 of them, right? So which one is it?
If you really need to know, I'm talking about Kaido, King of the Beasts.
Sure, as long as Shanks isn't first, I'm cool with that. And besides, I'm already planning on crushing all 4 emperors anyway.
You seriously think you can beat them all? We share a common goal, but I warn you, it ain't easy. These are the strongest fighters in the seas. They've gone head-to-head with Whitebeard and lived to tell about it, remember? Not only that, our target, Kaido, is considered the most powerful creature in the world.
What? Creature? He's not even human?
We'll work together to beat Kaido. After that, our alliance comes to an end. If you're curious about our chances of success, well, they're exceptionally low, and I'll leave it at that.
You gotta be kidding me! It's not a plan, it's a suicide mission, Luffy!
In that case, my answer is yes!
What? Can we talk this over for just a minute?
And Luffy was like, okay, let's do it. That is at least more honest than this shit. Because Luffy and Trafalgar Law at that point were not Emperor level. They were, like, definitely maybe close to Island Destroyers. Because we fought a bunch of Island Destroyers. That's what you can call, like, One Piece is like the equivalent of destroying a village. Like, Pain obliterating a village in 1 second. So I would say they're definitely island level. And we know Kaido and Big Mom were definitely island level. So, like, I was like, they're just going to, there's no chance these Genin stand a chance against these people at their Boruto level. There's no chance. Otherwise, Mitsuki should have lost that fight against Boruto. Mitsuki should have did damage to Boruto, which he did not. We saw that fight. He didn't tell us Boruto not to interfere. And the way this has been going, with Boruto going back and forth between the village, when Boruto showed up in the village to save Sadaru from Code, then he left the village, then he came back, and then he left again, and then Kawaki showed up, he came back, and he left again. That was all in 17 chapters. That was not spaced out over 100 chapters, not 900 chapters, not 300 chapters, not 205 chapters. That was in the span of 17 chapters. Boruto left the village and came back 3 fucking times in 17 chapters. I suspect Boruto's going to show up in chapter 18 or 19 and then leave again. I suspect that's going to happen. He does tell him, though, like, Boruto, if you show up in that fight, Jura will show up and he will kill you this time. Like, Jura is only going to make a move if you make a move and show yourself. Whatever. Meanwhile, Jura, and if you wonder what Jura doing, Jura's just in Konohamaru collecting books, like he said. He really doing research. Welcome to the village like a non-enemy. Just reading books. Because he wants knowledge. These villains suck. And the final scene, to end this stupid chapter, Kawaki is interrogating the scientist, and he says, "You're gonna give me my max power. You're gonna give me all the energy I would ever achieve in this world right now. You're gonna unlock it." This scientist, since the beginning of Boruto Next Generation and Boruto BV, he's been a plot device. You could have literally just reinserted Orochimaru. And instead of Orochimaru making Mitsuki, have Orochimaru make Kawaki. He wanted to create like the perfect child or whatever. And the perfect child went rogue. Karma made him go rogue. And then he's interrogated Orochimaru. Orochimaru has more relevance. Orochimaru fits in the story. This random scientist has no relevance to the story. We never heard of him before. He ain't done nothing. It just feels so pointless. It just feels like a chapter about nothing, really. Anyway, that's enough of me shitting on this anime or manga. That's all for this video. I'll see you guys next one. Talk later. Bye. Hey guys, this video was sponsored by me, the author of the Shinry series, the Chronicles of Wayne, and Monsterverse. So I figured I'd do this outro a little bit different by showing you guys what you guys will be checking out. So, the Shinry series starts with Book 1, Shobu Samurai Project Aryoku. 10 years after the death of his parents, Shobu Samurai returns home seeking vengeance, but instead faces the choice to save his home from shadow creatures, blood beasts, and an organization once thought dead. Shinry's Shobu Samurai starts at $9.99. And if you love anime, manga, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Fairy Tail, Shaman King, Rave Master, Zatch Bell, anything like that, the Shinry series is definitely the series for you. You'll definitely want to check it out. The Sword of Light is probably the thickest one so far. And then these books are 2. This is Enter the Dread Zone Tournament. And the series original ending, Arado, the Legendary Conjuring Master. So, and I'll just show you guys some of the covers. Really proud of all of these. But I hope you guys check it out. If you don't like that, I also have the current published books for the Chronicles of Wayne, Love Be Damned, Cotton Candy, Full Moons, Fabled Lovers, A Cursed Virgin's Bite. If You Go Where Monsters Dance, Red will Rain Over Your House. Love Be Damned. Now, the Chronicles of Wayne is about a geeky guy, or a nerdy guy in high school. His senior year, he has a crush on the hottest guy in school, because of course he does. He's only got one best friend, and her name is Barb. Well, the hottest guy in school turns out to be a werewolf. And to make the story more interesting, he bites Wayne and turns Wayne into the first ever wolfman in the last 10 years. And because of that, it was also a sacred law that wolfmen should never be created. I don't want to get into too much of the Chronicles of Wayne without spoiling it, but I can tell you it's very short. This one sells for $6.99, and Love Be Caged right after it. The ending of this trilogy, Love Be Liberated, comes out in October. So I'm going to definitely do a more full in-depth review of this one. But yeah, it's an LGBT fantasy fiction story about werewolves, vampires, white witches, a dark warlock, and, well, many, many more surprises to come. So, if you guys like to read, I definitely recommend. These are all the books so far in the Shinry series, except for Shinry's Beginning. I do have that one, but it's just not here with me. But yeah, I appreciate a like, support, or just a review on Amazon. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.